Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have another piece of gear review for you. The folks at RVONE asked me to check out this guitar equalizer or EQ pedal. And I've not really used one of these before, so I was really happy to check it out. Let's go ahead and go over it. First of all, you can see this shiny finish because this thing here is a really solid metal. It has a nice clean look to it. And I'll kind of orient you to the different parts of it here. Here on the back side of it, you can see it has an input and output jack. It also has a slot here for putting in the power source, which is a 9-volt power source, which does not come with this pedal. This pedal just comes alone. Also here on the face of it, you can see it has the button for turning it on or off. And then it has these various little slide knobs here. And this one here on this side here is the level. I'll try to zoom in there. This is the level. And all of these range from 0, which is right in the middle, to up to plus 12, down through minus 12. And I should also say that these are basically knobs that look at cutting out or boosting frequencies in the sound. And these range from, what is it, 31.25? Yeah, 31.25, and I imagine that's cycles per second, up through, what is that, 4,000? I'm sorry, up through 16,000. So basically, what you do here is you run the signal from your guitar through this pedal, and by adjusting these slides, you can either boost or cut out certain frequencies. And in doing so, you can sculpt or shape the tone of your guitar. And so that's the basics of this. And so let me go ahead and plug this in to my pedal board here, and we can plug it to a guitar and shift it around to see how we can shape sounds by using this pedal. Alrighty, I now have this EQ pedal here mounted on my pedal board, and I'm running it through running my guitar through a dumble, a fuzz pedal, and then the EQ. Right now, none of these are even turned on. Let's go ahead and hear what this sounds like, the guitar, without going through any pedals. Okay, so that's just going through with no pedals. Now we'll turn this 10-band EQ on, and keep in mind, so it's on now, and you can see it's still basically neutral, and see how that affects the tone. Now let's go ahead and shift this around a bit. I'm going to go ahead and bring the highs and the lows down for the most part. And we're going to keep the mids. Actually, we're going to boost the mids. So let's go ahead and try that and see how that affects tone. Now let's go ahead and leave those settings, but we're going to go ahead and boost the level here and see what that does. Now that's certainly a whole lot louder. Now let's go ahead and switch that around, and we're going to drop these mids down low and bring the highs and the lows up, and we'll see how that shapes tone. I'm going to drop this down a little bit. And that certainly changes things, right? Now let's go ahead and run this through the dumble pedal and see how it works here. Gain. All right, and again, we'll shift these around to that sort of the peak, the mountain peak there, and we'll try that sound again. Alrighty. this just for fun, bring these every other one up and down and see what that does. And the whole point of this is that you're able to experiment with different frequencies that are running through your rig here to figure out a tone that you like. So there you have it, the RVONE 10-band EQ. There are lots of things you can do. You can play around with this. I've been playing around with it and having fun. And you can look at shaping the sound that you're looking for. I hope you've enjoyed today's review of this RVONE 10-band EQ pedal. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my reviews or the instruments that I build, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.